Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Okay guys, let's try to understand all that mess that stands now on the euro currency. As you can see, market yesterday has shown the significant plunge down on the daily time frame, and in general that confirms our suspicions about the upward action. As was said previously within the almost couple of weeks, that until market will break the tendencies that now is in progress on the 4-hour time frame, I mean the downward parallel channel, we can't think about the entering on the long side of the market, and we can't think about the significant retracement. Besides, now it's a bit look doubtful that it in general could happen again. Speaking about the potential upward bounce, because the market currently looks really heavy, and the overall fundamental picture and the events that now is happening in the Cyprus do not add the optimism to euro currency. Let's take a look at the chart that we know already. We see this chart every trading session. Well, particularly speaking, I would like to attract your attention to this candle to the downside that has happened yesterday. Take a look first of all at the range of the trading range of this candle. So market has opened right here, the small gap low, moving above all the range that of the previous week, has tried to close the gap but hasn't done that totally, and plunged down, taking out the lows of the same consolidation. So the market in fact stands on the previous weekend decision, and by yesterday's price action, in fact price has engulfed all the previous indecision period, moving to the downside. Yes, and has formed here another bullish stop grabber, but as I said, we should be very extra careful with any bullish patterns right now. What we see, in fact, probably as we said previously, the weekly confidence support has been broken already, and on the higher time frames market has no significant support areas in this area, around this price. All that we have here is just the monthly pivot support one. Stands around 128.12. The fact that market wasn't able to take out of these highs, although the four stop grabbers patterns in a row have suggested that market should do this according to these patterns, market hasn't done this. This makes me think that we should be ready for entering on the short side of the market. Actually, dealing with the Euro GPI, Euro Japanese yen current is a bit simpler since we have the weekly pattern. But on the euro currency, I think that it's also we could be focused on the potential entry on the short side of the market. At the same time, I would like to show you another daily time frame chart that we also have taken a look previously. That's the classical approach to trading of the current situation. And again, I would like to talk about yesterday's action. So on the previous week, we said that this is the bearish flag. Market has shown the breakout and then returns right back. We said that may be the bearish trap based on the framework of the Jack Schwager. Usually it leads to the opposite move in the opposite direction and opposite breakout of the flag. But let's see what has happened. Market has shown, as we suggested, the bearish trap, the failure breakout, returns right back to the middle of the flag, but failure here and returns right back. That is absolutely not bullish price action. If that was the bearish trap, then the upward breakout should follow. But as market has failed with this breakout and returns right back down, I think that we should be ready for and search possibility to enter on the short side of the market. Based on this analysis, the minimum target of this move will be 126.70 area. That is the small mast of this flag from that high, the most recent swing. But if you will take the whole swing down and count it to the downside, you will get an area around 124.19, 124.20 area. That is very close to the minimum monthly target of the bearish engulfing on the monthly time frame. So it's around 125 area. So I think that in the medium term perspective, we should be ready for a move to the downside. Because, as we said, the overall situation with the euro currency, and the particular speaking with the Cyprus and in general the precedent that the inside of the euro union, this could be the challenge for the private property, that the tax is nothing more as the challenge for the private property on the euro union. This just can't pass without attention, and that is the worrying sign for this is in fact dangerous precedent inside of the euro union. That's, I suppose, should impact euro negatively in the medium term perspective, and that could lead even some outflow and the transaction from the euro currency into other currencies. And I suppose most probable currency that will take all these assets will be the United States dollar. From that perspective, the euro currency now stands under pressure, and in the medium term perspective, I suppose that we will see this depreciation to the downside. Well, on the 4-hour time frame, in fact, I do not see anything interesting. That's the same parallel channel. Trend has turned bearish here, and again, to speak about bullish retracement or reversal, short-term reversal, we need to take out of the 130.65 area. Market should show the breakout of this channel and take out of this high. Only after that we could speak about the potential move to the upside. You can see this tendency still holds, and that's why I said that we should be extra careful with any bullish patterns right now. Although we have seen some patterns, some stop grabbers, head and shoulders, all of them has failed to show the reversal swing on the 4-hour time frame, and all of them stands inside of this tendency. That's why we can't speak about the reversal. And probably based on the analysis that we have just discussed on the daily time frame, I don't know how about you guys, but I see some really heaviness with this euro currency, and my thought is that I just feel that market probably will show the downward continuation after some pullback, maybe in the short-term perspective, in the short-term charts. On the hourly time frame, what we see? Take a look how market has acted with the head and shoulders pattern. In fact, it has worked, and has worked nice, because market has hit 127 extension right here from that ABCD pattern, almost has hit the target of the head and shoulders. But as we said, this pattern has the ultimate target that stands lower than the previous swing high, so this pattern can't be the triggering pattern for breaking the tendency on the 4-hour time frame. That's why this trade was only for the scalp buy, not for the reversal on the daily time frame, on the 4-hour time frame. And you can see this pattern has worked. And take a look, that market has failed right in the weekly confidence resistance. So that's an area of the weekly confidence resistance that has failed. Market now has retested it, returns right down. So maybe this is the starting move to the downside of some solid acceleration to the downside. Take a look how market responds on the neckline. Touch it twice, breaking, retested it, and continue move to the upside. Now this level could be significant again, especially because it stands right at the 50% resistance of the swing down. On the euro currency, the 50% level is has high importance, because very often, particularly the euro currency, shows the 50% retracements. Take a look that this is also the weekly pivot point. So I think that market could show the retracement either to this level, because this is the previous shoulder stand in this area, some small bounce, or that could be a bit deeper ABCD move right to the area around 129.40, somewhere in this area. If you'll take a look at this thrust, then just single pattern that we could get here is the double repo buy, because for the Brent butter sell, it's a bit too much close above the 3x3. I do not have it on this chart, but I have taken a look at it, and currently I think that it's not very significant for us. That's why I delete it from this chart. Well, That's been said, I think that we should be ready for the entering on the short side of the market and such the possibility for that. And in the beginning, I think that we should be watching for an area around 129, 129.40. This is the 38 and 50% retracement of this most recent swing down as the areas where we should search for a possibility to enter short. Maybe we will get some sort of the ABCD to the upside on the hourly time frame. The one thing that we should escape is if market will show the opposite thrust and acceleration, something of that kind, but to the upside. In this case, we will have to sit on our hands and wait for the further development, because as you understand, the market is still stands under impact from the Cyprus news, rumors, and other events that now are happening there. You probably know that the opening of the banks on the Cyprus has been postponed till tomorrow. Well, we'll see what we will get tomorrow. But I think that still EUR is bearish, and any rally that will happen, that will take place here, probably we will, at least currently, based on the current information, we should use for entering on the short side of the market.